Alright, boys and girls, this is a video on what happens when you try to dilate a line. We already know what happens when you try to dilate a figure and all that comes with it. So let's take a look at this. I have here this line, or at least these 2 points, points A and point B, right? And so first we want to identify the equation of this line ASAP. So I see that the beginning point, this B value is equal to 1, and that the slope is going to be equal to going down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. So negative 1 over 2. And so the equation of this line is going to be y is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 1, okay? That's pretty clear cut, pretty straightforward. Now, we want to know what happens when I actually dilate this line by, let's just say, a scale factor of 3, right? Scale factor of 3. Well, in this case right here, because it's a scale factor of 3, you do the same thing, right? You multiply each of these points. So if A is right now negative 2, 2, and I multiply it by a scale factor of 3, I multiply each coordinate so that A prime is now negative 6, 6, right? And B right now is 4, negative 1, right? And so I multiply it by a scale factor of 3. B prime is going to be 8, negative 2. So let's see what happens when I try to graph this on the graph, okay? So negative 6, 6 would be all the way up here, okay? And then 8, negative 2 is going to be all the way down here, okay? What do you guys predict is going to happen? Well, I'm going to connect these two purple coordinates, more or less, and you can see something interesting happens, right? Oh, and I shouldn't have extended it. I should have stopped here and stopped here. First observation that you should make is this idea that now this purple line is 3 times the size of AB, right? So let's just call it A prime, B prime, right? Yeah, it's 3 times the size. That's the first thing that you need to notice. Second thing you need to notice is where the y-intercept is of A prime, B prime. Now, I didn't do it 100% accurately, but it should be, in theory, going be at 3, okay? This is where the new y-intercept is. And what do you guys notice about the slope? It's practically the same. And so these lines are actually just parallel. And so what would the new equation of this line be? Well, it has the same slope, right? So m is equal to negative 1/2. But now the b value has been multiplied, right? The 1 has changed, it has been multiplied by a scale factor of 3, so it's 3. So the new equation of this purple line is simply y is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 3, okay? So that's the main idea. What they are going to try to do is give you equations in, in standard form, right? And so what you guys need to know is that, let's just say if you have 2x plus 3y is equal to 6, you really need to know how to convert this into standard form. And the way that you convert to standard form is you simply solve for y, okay? So the way that you solve for y is you would underline y. I would drop this line and then do the river inverse both sides, get the 2x on the other side. So here we subtract 2x on both sides, like this. 3y comes down, right? And so you have negative 2x plus 6. And from here, you just isolate the y, divide by 3, and you get y is equal to negative 2 over 3x plus 2. This is the short tutorial on how to get this. But usually the question will be like, given this thing, what's another equation where this has been dilated by a scale factor 3? Step 1 would be you have to convert into this. Then you would figure out like how the y-intercept is changing. But that's pretty much it.